Welcome to the Pick Your Brain podcast from the Demented Minds of the TLEV YouTube channel. My name is Thomas.
My name is Mr. E.
And today we have three pretty fun topics to talk about. And,
Yeah.
and they're all about pretty much the state of horror.
Right. Yeah.
And the first topic we're going to talk about is now that Disney has acquired 20th Century Fox.
Yes.
Does that mean horror will never be the same?
Yeah, a lot of people have been wondering, what does this mean for horror events? Does this mean we're not going to get these mazes again, or what's going to happen?
Right, with these properties.
Exactly. Yeah. We saw a lot of comments from you guys like, whoa, what the heck is going to happen here?
Mm-hmm.
So, sadly, it's looking like it's farewell for now.
Well, let's unpack it.
Okay.
We did realize that with Halloween Horror Nights, the Universal Studios event,
The event, yeah.
the reason why, or more than likely, the reason why they did not have, well, actually, we can say that's been confirmed. The reason why they did not have American Horror Story represented at the event this year is now because of the acquisition of 20th Century Fox. That also means
From
FX. And so we will probably never see American Horror Story represented
yes.
at Universal Studios ever.
Because I remember there was plans for, what was it called? Cult and
Asylum
to be together.
Mm-hmm. And so more than likely we will never, ever see American Horror Story ever again at this.
Sadly, that is probably true.
What does that mean for other properties? Well, you brought up a good point before we started recording, Mr. E, that the original Halloween, the 1978, was distributed.
Version by John Carpenter was distributed by Fox. So, yeah, we already got that. But that means we can never bring it back.
Possibly.
I mean, well, we're saying this like never, but there is a chance that they can bring it back, but Disney has to be cooperative.
Right, has to cooperate.
That's not easy to get them.
It's
to be
not the Disney brand to have this horror stuff.
It is not. It's not, and I don't know if they're gonna try to quickly shut things down for Fox and horror wise. Maybe American Horror. I don't know.
I think it'll be very interesting to see. Is this now the decline of horror films coming from
Fox?
20th Century Fox?
Yeah.
Will we never see another Fox theme? Fox sponsored.
I hope that doesn't mean the end of American Horror Story.
That's another.
Because they did say, hey, how many more seasons that they're planning on making?
Well, no, they were able to get. They have approved for up to season 10.
Okay.
So this year is season 8.
Okay.
And even though season 8 hasn't come out yet, there's already plans for season 9 and season 10.
Yeah. So.
Or is this season 10? No,
this is season 8. This is season 8.
Yeah, but they already have plans for season 10. Like they were approved.
Yeah.
Will that change though?
That's the thing. Like they haven't. I mean, that was planned pre Disney coming in and.
Well, it was during.
Right?
It was during. Yeah, it wasn't complete. It wasn't fully done by the time that
it was done.
So
here. I don't know. I hope they don't end American Horror Story for that reason.
Yeah, that would suck.
That would really, really suck. But we have other movies that are pretty much.
Yeah, so like this really comes from a question
like
that someone had asked us. What about the new Predator movie? The new Predator movie is done by 20th Century Fox.
Yeah.
What do we think about that? I think we can safely say that we'll never see a Predator maze at
any horror event, if you think about it, honestly,
around the country.
Yeah, that's I mean, unless Disney starts doing their own thing, which they wouldn't.
No, they have Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. That's it. No, but I think it's what really kind of stinks about this is like last year when we did. Horror Rewind, which showed the Fox films of Carrie, The Fly, 28 Days Later, and The Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah.
And now we will never see.
I mean, we enjoyed that event.
That was really, really fun.
We really enjoyed that event, but we probably won't see that again.
No, I think
we probably won't.
And yeah.
And you remember when the guy was saying, hey, this was just like a Kickstarter or something? Or we talked to the guy afterwards. And he was talking about how it probably wasn't for sure that they would do it
for
next
the
year.
following year. Yeah, because they had just gotten the funding
Now
for
thinking
this.
about
Yeah.
it, it's like
I don't. Yeah, maybe did they know? Did
I
they
don't
know?
I don't know, but
We
that's
didn't.
that was very interesting thinking about that now. Yeah.
So we do have a list like with so The Fly, never gonna happen.
No.
I think the reason why Universal Studios is having Poltergeist, the original Poltergeist this year, is because the remake, which came out in 2015, was done by Fox, and that's never going to be represented.
There's also Paranormal Activity.
Paranormal Activities, yeah.
Paranormal Activity. So no Paranormal Activity, guys. So we're gonna have to find other movies that have to do with home haunts.
And it can't be by Fox.
Can't be by Fox. So
same with 28 Days Later.
28 Days Later is nothing.
Carrie, and The Fly.
But that's it's sad to think. I really hope this doesn't mean the end of American Horror Story. I really hope
the
it doesn't
series
mean that.
itself.
That will hurt me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love that show. It's a great show. It's well done, and it's hard to think what Disney plans on doing. It really is, because they're not really messing with Marvel that much.
Yeah,
they kept Marvel the same. Well, controversially with the whole director situation.
Yeah, sure.
But we don't know how they are with the horror community, and we'll see how it is. Basically, we'll see.
And I think that's very, very different because if you Marvel of course is all about heroes.
Right. Oh,
Disney has so many heroes. They have some scary characters, but it's never to the extent of this horror stuff.
Right, but the scary character, it's donezo for them by the end of the movie. If you think about
exactly. The heroes, the villains never win in those.
No, and
in horror films, the villains always win.
The villain, or it's about the person turning into the villain or something like that, and you never see that. You always see the person turning into a princess or turning into the good guy, the hero.
Yeah.
And this is a whole different way of...
It's a whole different genre.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And it's... I don't know. Disney, you gotta show us what... Don't touch it.
We'll find out sooner or later.
Yeah.
But speaking of The Predator and Halloween, I wanted to talk about both of those movies take place in the same universe as their original named movies. Like Halloween, this new Blumhouse movie that's coming out, is 40 years in the future, or 40 years later than the first Halloween, which came out in 1978.
Right.
The Predator is in the same universe as the original Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger. So I'm proposing to you, what movie do you think or a franchise should have the name of the original movie but have like a time jump? And what do you think would be the most beneficial from that?
Time jump movie. Mm-hmm. Oh gosh. Have we had a Friday the 13th time jump movie?
We haven't had a Friday the 13th.
We haven't, huh?
No.
I think that would be really cool
to see.
We see how that is. Mm-hmm. I mean, you never see the campers or stuff like that, but maybe see how Jason is more, or maybe I'm thinking a Freddy versus Jason time jump.
So a second Freddy versus Jason.
Second one.
Oh, okay. Because I like your idea more of the original Friday the 13th. Because in the original Friday the 13th, it's Pamela who's the villain.
Right.
We see Jason for a split second, and he's this, decayed, withered little boy, deformed boy, who leaps out from the lake. What would happen, 40 years later after that movie? Yeah, that would be. How would that, the little boy who stayed underwater for all that time,
this whole time,
now grew, and it would look completely different. It'd be a lot more contemporary.
Exactly. I don't know if they would, because with this whole new Halloween movie coming out, does this mean Michael Myers? Is he still going to be the big strong man that's like very, like going at it, like breaks things easily, is unstoppable, or is he going to be more brittle with age and stuff like that? We don't know yet, right?
Well, at least what we see in the trailers is that he grabs someone's head and bashes it in, and then he like grabs the teeth and he drops all the teeth.
So I guess.
So he's still very, very.
I guess he's still strong.
Very strong, very unhinged.
And Jason's undead, right?
Well, see, what I mean by this is that, like with this Halloween movie, it rewrites all the other sequels. So we'd only be based off of the original Friday the 13th.
Original, okay. Yeah.
So if maybe he's undead, maybe that's something that we could build off of that.
Okay, so we could. Wow. Okay. See, that's
like,
hard if you think about it.
You could have a Jason that never even touched a hockey mask.
Ooh.
So maybe it's literally from his face that's how he terrifies people.
Ooh,
or maybe,
that would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
So
instead of the hot, that would be cool. Maybe instead of a machete, it's something else.
Could be something else as well. I would not want to do a Nightmare on Elm Street time jump.
No,
because they did that. They tried that with the 5th or the 6th movie. I think it might be the 6th, where one of the or whatever it is, it's Freddy's Dead. That's the name of it.
Okay, I think that's the 6th one.
So,
I think it's the 6th one.
The town, all the teenagers are now dead except for one teenager that's left. And so now he's going after adults. That's essentially what a time jump would be for that movie.
It's yeah.
Well,
so. I think it's also a Nightmare on Elm Street. It worked for its time. You know, I don't know if it would work now with a whole time jump. It wouldn't work now with that. Yeah, it wouldn't.
That's fine. I would want to
see
Johnny
Depp coming back, come back from the dead.
I would want to see. Originally I was fighting with. I like the idea of Friday the 13th, and of course I like what they're doing with Halloween. I'd probably want to see a Texas Chainsaw Massacre, because I would want to see, how was Leatherface and his family, the Sawyer family, were they able to continue to have these rampages as social media grew and as the internet grew?
Okay.
Were they able, how were they,
because you have the one girl who gets away, right?
She does.
She gets away.
Girl that gets away.
Yeah, and then maybe she's like, she tells the story to her grandkids and
maybe she comes back. That. Maybe she comes back. She goes back to Texas and
how we don't know how old Leatherface was then or anything like that.
He was probably
but
20s. He could be in 60s now.
Maybe he's building his army or something like that. I don't know.
Maybe he has his own children who are also. So I think
that would be cool. That would be really cool. That sounds really cool. Because if you think about all the other Texas Chainsaw Massacres that were made, they're nothing like the original.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. And probably a time jump would work really well with that movie.
With the original, yeah.
That would be cool. Yeah, I would like to see that. That'd be cool. Yeah.
All right, so now going back to the idea of remakes and. Well, not really remakes, but different versions of movies. I was thinking, what movie would you want to see remade by Tim Burton?
All right, I have one. Okay.
All right.
You ready for this?
I'm so ready.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Killer Clowns?
But it's claymation.
Well,
it is a claymation movie. Okay, so we're doing a little mix of Nightmare Before Christmas and this kind of figurine kind of stuff.
Okay, so
we'll make it a musical. It'll
Why
be
not?
It'll be a musical. Okay, so instead of following the humans, we're following the clowns more and more.
Okay,
like I know in the movie, you see the space.
Sure.
But mainly we're following the clowns landing into Earth and. They're taking over. We're doing the cotton candy cocoons and
that would be fun.
That'd be cool. And maybe they go to a circus or something like that also, and they get part of a circus. I don't know, but I would love to see that a claymation kind of style thing. I think that kind of that movie would look great in claymation. I just feel like it would do good like that.
See, I had a similar thinking with A Nightmare on Elm Street, where the majority of the movie is actually live action, except for in the dreams. in the dreams
Oh,
of the claymation.
jeez. Okay.
So I thought that would be like a really cool twist on the whole idea.
Would it be a
of
musical
gore.
also?
No,
musical.
not a
No
musical.
musical,
I mean,
guys.
not all of them have to be musical. Maybe there's
Nah.
like one musical number. All of his movies seem to have like one, like Beetlejuice, Corpse Bride,
Right.
Nightmare on Elm Street. It could have, I don't know, 1, 2, Freddy's Coming for You.
Did he do Gremlins?
I don't think he did Gremlins.
Because I think he would do Gremlins well.
If you wanted to redo
I think
Gremlins.
he would also.
Okay.
We would do Gremlins also,
Okay.
not claymation.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe once they're hit by water, they turn into a claymated gremlin or something like
Well,
that.
here's my question. My question for you: would Danny Elfman score the music with him? Because they do that pretty well together.
Ooh. I mean, okay, for Killer Clowns, yes, he would do it. But I think,
but not for Gremlins.
Gremlins, we got to go for someone. I don't know.
Someone else.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of a good person in that spot.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we have the I forgot to look up the conductor, the director, the songwriter of Killer Clowns for Outer Space. I would switch it around. He would take the Gremlins instead.
Oh, there we
That'd be
go.
something.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah, I have another one that I could see him do, mainly because I think the color palette would work well. The Shining.
Oh.
I think he could do The Shining
Whoa.
very, very well in terms of the colors, varying limits of blood, but using that blood because he likes to make it very, very colorful. Right. That's very much the
Wait, but we
palette.
forgot to put this in.
Hmm?
Where's Johnny Depp going to be in any of these movies, huh?
Oh, that's right.
We need Johnny Depp.
He has to be in all
He
of
has
these,
to be. He has to be, guys, right? Am I right? We have to have a
probably-
Johnny Depp.
I'd probably, well, I mean, if he's going to be Jack Torrance, here's Johnny. That's pretty easy, right?
I mean, that's that'll work.
I think that's very, very easy for him. I don't know. I think it'd be okay to not have Johnny Depp.
I would have Johnny Depp in my Killer Clowns from Outer Space. He would do the voice of one of the clowns, and he would be the voice of the kid who goes, "Oh my god!"
That's in Goblins.
But we're adding that in this movie. Goblins. That
Is
would
it Goblins
be
or Trolls?
Okay, I had Trolls on my mind.
Okay.
It's Trolls.
Trolls.
We want to put Trolls in a
Animated.
Claymation also as a Tim Burton claymation Trolls. That movie is garbage, but it'll work perfect. Just because I want the oh my god.
Because you want to see that recreated.
And I'll put Johnny Depp in that role also.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could actually see him also do kind of like a Chucky movie. I really like.
Whoa.
I like what Don Mancini does with a franchise.
Yeah.
But Tim Burton could probably have some fun with the color and with the kills and the score as well.
Yeah, that's true. He could come up with some crazy kills.
I think so too. I really think he could really make it his own. But I think that's a good place to stop here.
It's a short one, y'all, but it's
let us know in the comment section down below what your response is to any of these three topics, and
join the convo.
If you liked this video and if you are listening on SoundCloud, make sure to rate us and like this video if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel. We are going to do some pretty crazy projects in the upcoming weeks and upcoming months.
Yes.
So go check that out. Anyway, thank you so much for listening.
Yeah, thank you.
My name is Thomas.
My name is Mr. E.
And we will see you next week.